Alrighty, you guys, I got a mommy with me.
Hi, you guys.
And we got some Temu paintings. Starting out with, we may have accidentally bought it in 2 sizes, or it might be a slightly different image.
Yep.
So,
Let's find out. Let's go.
Mom says it's not that she bought her in a smaller size for herself.
No.
So,
Let's see what
we are going to have to see. Yeah, I think it's the same.
The same.
I think it is the same.
Yeah. Well,
Her skin definitely looks darker.
I'll take it, but I didn't think I ordered myself.
Myself.
Yeah, it's me. I'm supposed to be myself.
Okay, nice labels. You have the code and the number and the DMC and the weight, so you just got to write your symbol on there if you work by the symbols. Look at that nice color.
Yeah.
That might actually be in the skin, even though it doesn't look like it on here. This might...
Yeah.
Number 18.
18 is, we're both looking.
V. V's are the light parts here.
Yeah. Another brown. That's pretty.
That's
Yeah, they're both pretty colors next to each other.
That is going to be some nice skin tone.
Yep. Ouch.
The F looks greenish on here, but this is a gorgeous color.
Yeah.
That's why I had to pull this color out, because I was looking at this and I'm like, her skin tone is gross, but...
It's F and V's, yeah.
And then the A's and the darker K's, and but I just...
Now you're going to have to compare it to the...
I had to show you guys, because that F to me did not look brown like that. It looked more green. So seeing it like that and the V like that, the colors look good. The colors on the canvas don't look as good. These colors look good. And I obviously appreciate the labels are big enough that we could put our symbols on it, that it knows what canvas it goes to, it knows what DMC it is, it knows what number it is. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate those labels.
577.
So yes.
Sorry, I didn't think I got one for myself.
Oh no, maybe you put the 40 by 40 in the cart for me, and I'm like, they have her in a 50 by 50, and you didn't take the 40 by 40 out of your cart or something like that.
Yeah, you did tell me you wanted a bigger one.
Yeah, I wanted these buildings and these clouds and stuff to show up as well as her face. I mean, they still will, and you know, in this, I wanted them to actually be a painting themselves, not just little.
Okay. Look at the difference in the colors.
But this still doesn't look too off from what this looked like in the drills. Like if I hold that colored drill to her skin, if I hold those colored drills to her skin, they don't look too far off from the canvas color. I don't have her drills. They're with all my other drills. I'm not going to try to dig them out. No. But they look so different right now.
They do. They
look so different right now.
And this one has 17 colors.
18. No, 19. 19 on the small one. It has more colors.
Yeah.
Second time that's been the case, and it's like... Yeah, this looks kind of ugly to me like this, but we just looked at those colors, and those colors are going to be gorgeous once they're put on there.
Oh, interesting. Another one to see.
But you see what I mean by, like, these are still going to show out like towers up here. This just looks a little more like it could be an image in itself type thing is what I was going for the larger size. I like my larger size. I need to make you work on her so I can work on her and we can compare, because I need to see that skin tone with the right skin tone on it, and I need to see if the little one looks better or the big one looks better, because maybe she'll have worse colors which will make her not look as good as her, just like that wolf we got, where I think mine might actually look worse than yours.
Yep. Don't know, baby.
So cool. I will say though, Mom's not diamond painting as much because of her surgery. D's and B's are going to be similar, and so are O's, aren't they? There we go. There's the D's, the B's, and the O's. The O's are different, good, but the D's and B's are going to be a little difficult, I think. One is kind of a purple, one's kind of a blue, but they are both very dark. So maybe with a light pad instead of an overhead light, but I'm a little ugh on those letters. She should look good. Those colors look like she is going to be nice, but the colors on the canvas right here don't look that great.
All right.
So we need to do some type of fairy or some, like I said, 2 pictures in one type thing, or some type of fantasy, not of this world, 2-in-1, anything like that. Oh, this is this guy.
I want to see if he's going to turn out.
He looks good, yes. He looks like the guy that is with the girl.
Uh-huh.
Liz did the painting of the girl and the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a little more Viking looking than him, but he reminds me of them.
Yeah.
And it actually turned out really nice. She did have to change a bit of skin tone, I think. But
That does look nice, though.
I think it was a 50 by 100 or
no,
a 40.
thank you.
It was either a 40 by 70 or a 50 by 100. I know I've seen the image in those two sizes. Don't remember exactly which size it was she did, but it was a bigger painting. So I think it was the 50 by 100 she did, but it could have been the 40 by 70. And that was a while ago at this point. I'm saying, look at your nice browns.
I just saw you holding it up. You know, that's right.
It's a weird orange. It's like a pastel orange or something. It's not bright and vivid. Hey! And by the way, I don't know if you guys can notice, so I'm going to explain something to you. Since this canvas actually has stick, unlike the other canvases, when I stick this on, I kind of do a sideways off. I don't like let it lay as flat and do like a pull.
Right.
I kind of walk.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not sticking as much when I do this. It's because the way I'm pulling it up.
Yeah.
But when I try the stick, I make sure to give it surface. And I don't want to give this one surface because it is sticky.
And it's got the film that I think you like on it.
The film is decent. It laid flat nicely. It's not horribly thick or thin, but I think a little bit thicker is for the one that I really like, but he's decent. And there's not many guy diamond paintings, so.
Z
HLF.
LF.
150.
150.
He kind of reminds me of like a god type thing or something like or
back in the warrior days.
it kind of reminds me of like a Thor type thing or you know, kind of want to say something like that, like
I know what you're saying.
Aquaman-y Thor type, like Guardian of the Galaxy ish, King's Trident, like kind of has that feel to it. Like he could be a Thor or like, you know, like a water god of some sort, or like I could see him with like a trident type thing, like this is my
thing. This is
well, like he's like all jeweled up, all like so some type of noble royal god, like some type of something. It's like not quite some of that, but kind of some of that, you know. Okay, there's your G's and O's. They are different. They are easy enough to read. They are more similar than they have been in some of the other canvases we've opened now. But look at that face. He should be nice, huh? And there is not a lot of males, so cool. Win one for Mommy finding a male painting, huh?
Yay!
Next up.
Let's do another small one.
How about we do the big one?
Okay. We'll do a big one.
Nah.
Make it be mine.
We'll save the 40 by 70 till last. Because that's a 40 by 70. It's not just a 50 by 50. It's gonna...
Yeah.
Fine. We'll go with the small one. You done it.
I done it.
You done it.
Look at the puppy dog.
Hey, this is the TM again. It's another one I think needs to be a lot bigger in my opinion, but it should turn out okay.
Yeah, the other one we sent back.
They do look kind of like they're in the cushion.
They have the cushions wrapped around them.
Like this looks like a bar in front of them, or like they look like they're down a few layers. But I mean, the bottom of the wicker chair's down here, so.
Yeah. The bottom of the wicker, no, this is the bottom and this is the legs. That's the bottom right here you sit on.
That doesn't look like it. This doesn't look what you... Well, look at him. Where's the rest of his body? Where's the rest of his body? It looks like they're down.
Yeah, they're stuck.
Like they push the cushion out and they're...
I see what you mean.
So this is the base. This is the cushion. The cushion is sticking out from the base so they could slide behind it.
I didn't think of that. I don't want it.
It looks like, I think it's an AI image and like the bodies are not fully there. But like I'm trying to explain away the bodies not being fully there by like they're behind the cushion. Again, it's that black drill field for the most part, so I think this is all going to be pretty readable.
Don't straighten it out. I'm going to keep it.
It's okay. No, I was just trying. It's okay. I feel like this company might have started doing not as great stick on their canvases, because I feel like the other one didn't have great stick either.
All right.
Which is sad, because they were very nice. But I feel like they might have skimped on the glue a little bit. Can you put this in the bag?
You're rotating.
Ah, this is the one I was talking about that she did. This is the one she did.
Oh, okay.
But wow, is this going to be a lot smaller than a 30 by 40. Like I said, she did either a 40 by 70 or a 50 by 100. But yeah.
Still, I don't think that's not going to be bad.
Nah, it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad. Hopefully their skin tone isn't as yellow as it looks. But looking at this and this, I'm afraid that you're going to have to change skin tones.
Yeah.
But there's some decent colors. But there's also a lot of colors I wouldn't want in the skin. Like, I see one skin tone here, maybe a really dark, if you got a black person.
Dark one's more for him.
Yeah,
And the light
dark,
one's
like a
probably
black
for
or a
her.
very tan. But I'm guessing they're going to try to put some of this in her skin
I wonder.
tone. I'm surprised how nice they do look in this smallest size. Like I said, she did that in a bigger size. That was like an image like this, where it was him and her. And I think it showed a little bit more of a waterfall or something behind it. I don't think it was this exact image, but very similar. My brain's not working today. I meant to charge my phone, but I left it in the other room, so I had to walk back to the other room. I meant to grab a light out of the one room to put in the other room, and didn't do that either. And I'm in one of those things today. Yay!
Got stuck!
It's stuck! Yes! Yeah, I'm in one of those things where, like, I literally would not have a head on right now if it wasn't attached to my body. It would be left in a different room, and I'd be stumbling, like, why can't I see where I'm going? Oh, my head's out there. I gotta go back there to get my head. That's why I can't see where I'm going. But, like, I would stumble out there not seeing until I figured it out that I left my head behind. Like, I'm just in one of those places right now. I cannot remember anything. So, it's okay, right? Yay! Look, D's, O's, and G's look like they're going to be different. So hopefully this turns out for you.
Oh, thank you.
It doesn't look like it's going to turn out bad.
No.
Like, you might need to change your skin tone. It might be too yellow. But even if it is, it's a very similar image, if not the same image she did. Like I said, she had to change skin tone because it was, like, too yellow or something.
Right.
She had, not, like, the whole skin tone. I think she had to take out a certain color and find a color that put in with the others.
No yellow.
Yeah. What's this yellow? Is that just her skin tone being up there? Or is that going to be, you know, like, this is one of those ones that's going to be a little...
This one's L's. L's are like this brownish orange.
So yellow's going to be orange instead of cream? Because
this is that dark.
This L is either going to be orange or it's going to be like a cream.
Yeah.
It's not going to be yellow like it looks like it is.
The L is more like a brown.
So, interesting. Hopefully. Turns out well. Might need some change. But Mom's good at changing.
Okay.
Aren't ya?
Let's do this one next.
Yeah, because it's a 50 by 50.
Woo!
This goes along with my set.
Yeah, this goes to her set. She's gonna cry.
I can't help it.
I was debating whether to give it to you.
Look at the big fluffy cutie ball of smileness.
Yeah.
And you're
How
not.
big those paws are, though.
Maybe he's mixed with the Saint Bernard. Maybe he's
he's got big paws.
Maybe he's an
and a
Aussie
big
Saint.
head.
Maybe he's an Aussie Saint Bernard mix. And oh god, could you imagine an Aussie Saint Bernard
That
mix?
would be nice.
Nice, big.
Uh-huh.
Get the big from the Saint Bernard and the relaxed from the Saint Bernard, but the Aussie's goofballness.
Yeah.
But can you imagine how much
Holy
that?
moly.
Can you imagine how much that butt is gonna wiggle and knock your desk over and knock your chair over, and like he's not gonna purposely knock shit over. But an Aussie already has trouble controlling its wiggle ass and knocking everything over. Could you imagine if it was the size of a Saint Bernard going?
Yeah.
Luckily, it would hopefully not have the tail. Hopefully, the tail would be docked like the Aussie or born without the tail, because oh boy, an Aussie Saint Bernard with a tail.
Did I hit it?
I don't know.
I probably hit it.
An Aussie Saint Bernard without a tail, or with a tail, would be a horribly dangerous weapon to itself, as well as anything around it. One of our lights went poof.
Yeah.
We have to see if it unplugged or
Probably.
if it has decided to burn out. Better to burn out than to just fade away.
Yeah.
Look at the puppy.
I know.
I want one, but I don't want one again.
Yeah.
Like, I want one again, but I don't think I can handle having one
Do you
again.
understand that? I put it together. It's not supposed to be a space, but...
Holy crap.
What?
This is the only painting we've opened for me so far.
Yeah, you got
I'm just saying, so far,
that one over there.
I haven't put any drills in my pile. I was looking for my drill pile, and I'm like, where am I putting my drills? Oh, I haven't opened any yet. But look at the puffball.
Look
I
at the little sheepsies.
I know. I miss.
This one's laying on top of that one.
That one might be
Trying
its.
No,
might be
there's
its
a body
cat.
right there.
That might be a different one's body laying here. This might be this one's calf just kind of
I'm
walking
just
under
thinking
it.
you're going like this, and then
That
he's
looks
trying to
too
climb over
long.
it.
And
What
this
is
looks
he
like a
laying?
furry white. This looks kind of gray.
I don't know. Well, this one's white, and this is the grayish part here.
And there's a white one here. There's the back end of one here. There's another one here. This is the back paw for the pup.
Yeah.
He is so cute. Hi. I can't help it. He was gorgeous in every way imaginable.
That's it.
Well, not as great as some, but definitely there. So yeah, it's like this one lady I was watching. She uses guide dogs. And it's basically like, well, since you had a guide dog that had this hair texture, your next guide dog cannot have that hair texture because you're going to be too emotionally attached to it that you kind of have to go away from it. And she's like, she always wanted a long-haired guide dog. And just like, it never worked out because they match them and they have to have the right personality, the right walking speed, it just like never worked out that she got one. And then she finally got one because she was too upset over her last guide dog that they couldn't give her anything that was like her last guide dog. So it's like, obviously these will not work for you. So, and some people might know who I'm talking about because she's a really big YouTuber when it comes to like, so yeah.
It didn't have the house up on the front, but it has the barn.
Yes. Like I said, this one's a little more barn farm. My other ones are a little more cottage.
Right.
But the cottage could be next to the farmland.
Yeah.
Like, it still looks like it's in that rural area where there's not much around.
Yeah.
So this could be like their next door neighbor and they're not into the farming, but they have just like a nice piece of land. Or a little bit closer to town where they're just like a house with a piece of land and this is a little bit further out.
Right.
Yep, puppy!
This I think it's going to be interesting when you do
The straw?
Yeah.
So it is 1 through 8 and A through Q. Look at the cutie. I can't help it. I absolutely love the blue Merle Aussies, but like I can't stand them at the same time anymore. It's like I need to get a red Merle at this point if I get a Merle, or I have a Tri.
Yeah.
I have a black Tri. She's nothing like nothing like him though. Nothing at all like him. So she's like, I know she is still an Aussie, but completely different dog. Nothing alike. Gorgeous.
Okay. You got another one up here. Oh, you ready for this one?
Yeah. Probably going to end on a bad note, I'm assuming. I think it's dragons. You know how dragons seem to work. And we're going to try to figure this light out after the video, so sorry if the lighting changes a little. Hopefully this looks good.
I am
Please
hoping.
look good.
I'm hoping.
Please look good.
We have had...
Okay, yes, it has an eye. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, yes, I will take him.
All right.
He reminds me of, like, all the Aragon books and stuff like that. Like,
Yep.
Have any of you guys read the Aragon books? I really liked those, but I can't listen to a book.
Right.
I get too distracted. So we listened to them on a car ride, and we got, like, the first few books done, got, like, halfway through a third book or something like that, and then we just stopped, and when we got home, we tried to listen to it, and tried to listen to it, and then, like, dealing with animals and me walking out of the room without realizing and missing the story, and then trying to rewind without having a visual clue where to rewind back to, like, how long was I gone. I can't do audiobooks. Which sucks, because I really want to finish the story. I really liked the story, but I cannot do it. Unless somebody wants to go on a few hour long car ride with me and just drive around long enough to play the audiobook.
Just doing it in your earphone and listen to it that way?
I get bored and I have the ability to start playing a video on my computer.
Oh, okay.
Or I start having a conversation with somebody and stop listening to the audio coming out of my headsets. So yeah, I still walk away from it even though I cannot physically walk away from it.
Not a blue.
I know, it's another one of my blue tones.
And,
Yes, it's another one of my blue tones. So yeah, I still, even if it's right in my ears, I walk away from it. I end up tuning it out because something else gets my attention. Like, so the only place I found, like, I can do so if I'm, like, taking the... Oh, come on, please. I wish you had better stick. I might need to fix the stick. I can kind of do so if I'm going for a walk with the dogs or something. Because, like, I can't really go to my computer. I can't really talk to another human or something like that. So, like, I can kind of do so when I'm going for, like, a walk with the dogs or in the car. Like, that's the only way I can actually focus on it and not get distracted. But, again, I have to set it up. I did talk to my doctor about setting up a test to see about ADHD. Because I'm the type of person that has so many tabs open on my computer cries out in pain because it can't handle what I'm doing. And if you go to my computer right now, you'll find at least 5 videos that are between 5 minutes in and an hour in, and then I stop and I start watching another video. Then I stop and I start watching a movie. Then I stop and I start listening to a song. Then I go back to one, but then something else on the side catches my attention or something else pops in my head and I look that up and then I'm watching that. So I literally, like, I can take months to finish a 5-minute video because I keep getting distracted from it. Like, which is why editing can be so hard to me because I end up tuning it out.
Right.
It's just like, it's playing and it's like, wait, did we say anything that whole video? Like,
I do that.
So
You probably get it from me. I have 4 or 5 books started, you know, and it's like, okay.
I cannot. But again, remember, when I was a kid, sitting in the living room playing video games, I'm bored. You're literally in the middle of fighting somebody, but you're bored.
Yep.
And then when I was playing MMOs online, you're supposed to be a single character. I was playing all 6 characters on my team.
Right. You used to do that.
So I'm not, but I can multitask like that, but at the same time, I can't multitask.
Right.
If somebody starts talking to me or something, I lose all of it and nope, can't do it, you know, or like, so.
21 cards.
Which is very funny because it's very, a lot of things for me are very yes and no. It's not like maybe, it's like both yes and no. Can I focus? Yes, but can I not focus? Definitely can't focus. So I'm very much like on both sides. I'm not just sitting on the fence. I am literally standing on each side separately.
I'm glad he turned out.
Yes, he looks good, doesn't he?
Yeah. Don't have, like I said, very many.
No, there's not very many dragons. He's a
I
pretty
don't know if
nice
you know
ice
I
dragon.
ordered this or not.
I don't know if I did either. I expected a black dragon over here. I expected this to be a black and a white dragon, like a fire and ice, yin and yang. I expected a black dragon. So I thought it wasn't going to show up because I thought it was 2 dragons kind of curled together. Okay. But no, he's just a single white boy. And he actually has an eye.
He has an eye. You can see the little point for his teeth.
He has nostrils.
Yeah.
He has quite a bit of nice horns and like spikes. And yeah. So yeah, Aragon the book, way different than the movie. Way different. Yeah. And I was at the point where they were talking about the church and the people and the body parts and like Like, oh boy, was that place warped.
Yeah.
Nothing like the movie. Like, I think the movie would have had sequels if they stuck closer to the storyline. I don't know why they did what they did. I don't like the O's and D's. Hopefully they're okay on the light pad working on them, but I'm not a big fan of those. They look a little too similar. But look at that eye. So yeah, I don't know why they changed it so much. Like, they changed it so much.
Yeah.
Like, what was, like, supposed to be an uncle or something like that was, like, a brother, or, like they completely changed relationships of characters. They completely changed everything. Like, I don't know. Alrighty. I mean, I still thought the movie was okay, though. Yeah. A lot of people I don't think did. I still thought it was an okay movie, but yeah, the book is way better, and they should do the book as a movie. Talking about which, we watched Deadpool versus Wolverine. Or Deadpool and Wolverine. That was nice. Decent. I still like the Deadpool one, like, by far better. All right. Sorry. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys have a nice day, night, or morning. Hopefully your day, night, or morning continues to go well, and we will have more for you.
Guys, stay safe and try to stay warm.
But yeah, there's another thing. I either don't talk or I don't shut up. Yay.
You get that from me.
I'm not on one side. I don't talk or I don't shut up.